The Good Guy Experience.
What's up, everybody? We're the Good Guy Experience, and we're back into his house, baby. The Good Guy Experience, where the experience always good, guys. I got to the right of me, Black Pearl in the house, everybody.
Hey, guys.
And we got Tyrone in the house doing some type of tribal incubation dance or something.
He's vibing to the soft porn music. That's what he is doing.
That's the old school uncle dance when you be at a cookout.
I don't know what you call that, but I know he's getting down, everybody. He is getting down. Welcome. This is a pre-recorded broadcast, everybody. We're just bringing to you the funk and the feelings, guys, tonight. How are you guys feeling tonight?
Good.
So, how has everybody's week been going? I know it's only
Wednesday. Only Tuesday.
Yeah.
No, it's not Wednesday. It's only Tuesday.
It's not Wednesday yet?
It's not Wednesday yet. It's Tuesday.
So y'all can see how long this week has been for me.
Yesterday was the most Mondays of all time I've ever experienced. The Monday is Monday.
Hey, but I'm still here and I'm still bobbing, so it's all good.
Yes, he's still doing the uncle dance.
We have not went into testing yet. So I still got a long ways to go, guys. We have not went into our testing. So at school, we got to go into testing and everything like that.
We started today.
Exactly. So you're almost done. Y'all pray for me. Pray for me.
It's gonna be all right. I was okay today.
Well, yeah.
I mean, just think about it. You're investing in a good cause, whether it feels like it or not.
This is true. Now, guys, what do we have for the people? What are we doing new for the people? It's one thing to say that we're back, but are we actually back? Are we actually gonna give the people what they want? Are we really back this time?
We're really back. I promise.
Yes, we're really back.
We're back.
Listen up, everybody. I know it's been a long wait. Everybody's been waiting for us. Each one of us on this panel have had people that have been reaching out to us. When is the Good Guy Experience coming back? I've even had somebody at my job. You know who you are, man. We definitely appreciate you. I thought that he was gonna kiss, but we're definitely coming back. We're definitely bringing you the heat that you want, that you deserve. One thing that we're going to do different now, guys. We're bringing the email. We want you to hit the Good Guy Experience at gmail.com. We want to celebrate you. We want to celebrate your accomplishments.
Yeah.
Anything that you have, whether it's children's milestones, whether it's birthdays, whether it's something you accomplished at your job, whether it's something that you just want to get off your chest, just if you just want some type of notification for yourself. Nobody's told you you're beautiful today. We'll tell you you're beautiful. Just email.
We will.
Experience.
More handsome.
We'll leave that to you, Black Pearl. You
I ain't gonna tell them that.
I'm like, hey,
hey, man, you cool.
Hey,
you
Zaddy,
cool, bro.
You looking real handsome today.
So if you want to get that shout out, hit the Gmail, the Good Guy Experience at gmail.com. Don't be shy, guys. Please don't be shy. Please make sure you do that. Also, when you're
no nudes, no nudes.
Oh, no nudes. Yes, please. And no pics.
I
got enough.
Black Pearl has had enough of those. Please, you will be. How y'all say it? Blocked.
Block.
And we all share that email. We don't want to see.
Oh yeah, they don't.
Mm-hmm. So, and also, guys, in the group, when you're in there, please make sure that you're active in the group. Make sure that you're talking about the topic, because that's how we gauge what we're going to discuss, what we're going to be discussing in the future, and everything like that. What we bring to the table, what we discuss at Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. There's a little plug in there. We gauge that off how you respond to the topics and the things that you want to see. So make sure you're in there. If it's something that you're interested in, make sure you put it in the chat room. We are going to respond. If you're in that group, we're going to respond. We're going to talk to you. I guarantee you. We're the show that will respond to everybody who posts something. I don't know about everybody else. You might have to wait a month or two. You might not get respond, but we will respond. So make sure that Yeah, make sure that you're participating in that group, guys. So, guys, are there anything that we're going to bring new? Is there any topics that we're going to bring to the future? Please, guys.
Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about lust and love. I know you guys have seen us advertising about that. Black stereotypes. We know we hear plenty of them, right?
I am excited. The lust versus love thing, man. I'm excited. We've been behind the scenes. We've been talking about that one. We definitely got some heat cooking up for you. Lust versus love. It's one of those deep relationship topics. It's something that's never ending. That topic could go on for days. So make sure that you're tuning in. That's going to be our next topic. That is next Wednesday, June 1st at 9 p.m.
Payday, baby. It's payday.
It's the first of the month.
Go ahead and order you some pizza.
That is the first of the month, right? Get your check and come on. Hey, look, come on.
Everybody should be happy that day.
Right. You just got your check.
Y'all get paid on the first? Oh, y'all lucky.
You just got your check. You sit down, you chilling. You ain't got nothing else to do. So you're going to come in, you're going to chill with the good guy experience, and you're going to talk about lust versus love. That's what you're going to do. You're going to come in and get some of this.
Also a wonderful opportunity for y'all to just take a break from all the negativity that's out there and just interact with us like your friends. We're just your friends you can't touch, and we'd love to hear what you have to say, right? Because your voice matters too. We're here for you guys. We're not here just for ourselves. So definitely.
In this space, nobody's going to get canceled.
This new season, guys, hey, come on up. Say something in the show, because it might be you that gets asked to come on the show and join the good guy experience.
Well, maybe we'll do some love matching if you show up.
You can put a link on. You can jump on with us. Holler at us. What you got to say? Talk your ish.
Yes.
I got something to say. Come on, jump on the show. Jump on. We'll add you to the show if you think you can handle it. Hey, a lot of people think they can do what we do. A lot of people think that they can come on, they can get in front of the camera, and once they get on, they might freeze up. They don't. Hey, it's not easy. So we'll make sure that you come on, and you can see if you can really do what we do. Come on, I challenge you. Challenge.
You're welcome. It's a place of love and happiness.
Also, what Black Pearl. As Black Pearl said, we are going to be discussing stereotypes. Ooh, all kinds of stereotypes. What are the stereotypes of Black people? What are the stereotypes that we get into? What are the misconceptions? We're going to be talking about all those things. Are we going to be talking about anything else, guys? Have we gotten any further?
We're talking about workplace bullies and workplace racism.
Workplace bullies and workplace racism. I don't know. I feel like everybody has been in some uncomfortable situation on the job. Everybody. We might not be in a position where we can discuss it. We all have families. We all have lives that we have to upkeep. So we might not be able to say it at the job. But come on to the good guy experience, right? Or write the good. Better yet, write the good guy experience at gmail.com and tell us anonymously how you feel.
Yeah,
HR can't get you there.
Definitely taking anonymous letters if you want to discuss some things that you may not want to share with your friends, but you can share with us. We'll keep your name private. We will not share that, and then you can hear other people's opinions and don't have to worry about talking to them afterwards because you're anonymous, right? So do that. We're also going to be talking about situationships.
Tyrone, what are you doing? Is that a gang sign?
He's pointing to
the email. I ain't no gang. I'm
joking.
I'm trying to get me on the Rico.
Yeah, you're right, because they are checking the email. They sending them away from here now.
So those are just some of the titles that we'll be talking about. We're full of surprises, and full of laughter, full of silliness, but yet still hitting the topics that matter to you. Right.
We got a fresh panel of guests coming on. We've got a lot of things, guys. New guests. We're twice as hyped, twice as fun, and we're gonna be twice as live. So, guys, tune in for this new season of the Good Guy Experience. I'm telling you, you're not gonna want to miss this. You're not gonna want to miss this. So come on in. So that brings us to this. Now that we're talking about the new season, you can't bring on the new without talking about the old. So tonight we're going to talk about and discuss some of our greatest, in our opinion, some of our favorite shows. All right, we're going to talk about some of our favorite shows and
blast from the
past. All right, so without further ado, Black Pearl, what was number 5?
Number 5 was Us versus Us. I know that holds a sweet spot in Tyrone's heart.
Yes. I got some hate mail. I got cussed out on live. It was awesome. I loved every minute of it. It's all good.
Shout out to Ash Jones.
Yes,
Ash Jones. Hey, Nick. Hey, can I not be called a nigga?
I just want to be called a man. How dare you?
But you know what? One thing about Ash that I can appreciate, Ash, we still love you. You know what I'm saying? At any time, come up, hit up the Good Guy Experience. Come on, your family. Come on and
absolutely.
We've always got a home in the Good Guy Experience. But one thing about Ash, she was always passionate. She was always passionate about any topic that she talked about. Now, she'll be in the corner, doing her thing. But she was always, once the spotlight was on her, once that mic was on her, she was going to be adamant about what she spoke about. So that's one thing I respect about Ash Jones, guys.
Good guy, OG.
I agree. She has a lot of knowledge to share. So if you guys ever see her posting, take a moment and read. It's worth reading almost every time. So, yeah.
One thing I appreciated her, I thought that she was wise beyond her years. The girl, I mean, she was very knowledgeable. Very knowledgeable. I mean,
well, she's thought-provoking. She says things that really make you think about
right. I mean, if you're thinking about things one way, she'll challenge you to go left with it, and you're like, oh my gosh, you're going down a different rabbit hole. So
you're like, wait a minute, hold on.
All right. So, anything else about that us versus us conversation? I really enjoyed the topic. Us versus us. How are we hurting ourselves, man? The things that we do to ourselves, the things that getting our community better, self-improvement, guys. Shows like that, you can't go wrong with shows like that because it's community building, it's standard building. We're holding ourselves accountable and things like that. So, anytime we're doing something for the progressive movement of our people, I'm all for it. Number 5, us versus us.
All right.
Number 4.
The expectations of dating.
The expectations of dating. So look, I'm gonna tell you why that's one of my favorite top 5 episodes. It's because it's our very first episode. It's the first episode that we ever did. Taking it back, myself, Black Pearl, Ash Jones, Jay Weeks, and artwork, man.
Artwork. We miss you guys.
Man, thinking about the hard work, the thought that it took to put into the show, and then watching it come alive. When we started this show, you have a stressful week. It was stress relief to come onto the show. I enjoyed coming on with my brothers and sisters discussing different topics, and it was funny. I mean, we had so many laughs, so many fun times. I mean, guys, we miss you. We always have a home on the Good Guy Experience. Come on, stop through sometime. Come on and rehash some old memories with your boys and with your girls.
Hit that link and jump on. Hit that link.
Oh yeah. The expectations of dating, like I said, man, Jay Weeks, he would always come with that old grandfather perspective. He was, this is what I think, and artwork, man, artwork didn't say much, but when he spoke, he spoke with such an intelligence that made, he didn't have to say too many words. Just 2 words meant 1,000 words. We had people that would really request, hey, artwork. He had such a fan base, man. I really miss artwork. We already discussed Ash Jones, how powerful she was. Jay Weeks, man, was a funny guy, man. He would have that glass or whatever he was drinking. and he would be ready to go to work. Guys, what are some things that you remember about the show?
I think you hit it on the head. Those are people that will not be easy to forget or pass aside. They really made that show. Laughter and until it was a perfect combination.
It paved the way for me.
It did, didn't
exactly.
it?
We had Ty to come on and everything like that. We had other people that we met along the way. Miss Nikita, she brought excellent things to the show. Rambo Lynn, how many people?
Yeah, Rambo Lynn.
Man, see, this is what I'm talking about. You can start off as somebody who just is in the crowd, who's one of our loyal listeners, and Rambo Lynn made it on to actually be on the actual show. Her energy, her passion for the show was unmatched. She would come in, she would tune in, she would type and things like that, and really was a fan of the show. Rambo Lynn, shout out to her. Shout out to Nikita.
Let's not forget about Uncle Kane.
Oh man. Let's talk about Unhinged. Uncle Kane would come from left field with
that earpiece in, boy.
He would even in the group now. Uncle Kane is gonna come out of nowhere with some comment, and you like, wow. So
where did that come from?
When you talk about unadulterated, unhinged, you're talking about Uncle Kane.
That's that pure raw uncut. Make you OD.
Exactly. Tisa, oh man.
Tisa, oh my gosh, such a gentle spirit.
Man, but I'm gonna tell you what stood out about Tisa. She would come on with the glasses. That's what stood out about her. She had the shades on. She would be leaning, sitting back. Everybody like, what a girl with the shades. Everybody had their specific thing that they did. I love
Her
Tisa.
honesty was unmatched too. It was very,
And the way you and T played off each other, the energy, that you and T had, man, those were some great shows. Yeah, those were some great shows. You and T had a great chemistry. T. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I posted that we were back, and I asked who was tuning in, and she said, "I am." So, even though she's not on the cast panel, she's still supporting the Good Guy Experience. We love you.
You hit that link too. Jump on in.
Yeah, come on in and hang out with your bros and sisters. Was there anybody else? I'm forgetting that was on the show?
I hope not. I'd be so mad. I mean, we can talk about guests after.
If we are, we still got love for you. It's just
we do. Blame it on our up here, not our
heart. Yeah, what you say? Blame it on my mind, not my heart.
Blame it on my mind, not my heart.
All right, number 3 coming in at number 3. What we got for number 3?
Why do people cheat?
Oh man. If you have not seen that episode, Why People Cheat, pause this right now. Go to YouTube.
Go watch that.
First of all, if you're not following us on YouTube, go to YouTube, type in the Good Guy Experience, and follow us. Like and subscribe.
Hit that bell notification so you see everything that pops up when we
like and subscribe on YouTube, guys. Let's get those numbers up. Hey, become a part of the Good Guy Experience and everything like that. And watch Why Do People Cheat? From the beginning to the end of that show is non-stop laughter. It's a good time.
Who's our guest there? Who
was our guest? I remember her name. Hold on. I don't quite remember her name. I remember who she was. I don't quite remember.
Yeah, I don't remember her name either. I thought you did. I'm sorry, but I'm letting you know that your energy made a stronger impact.
Man, but
again, blame it on my mind, not on my heart.
She was real, and she brought her husband on.
She did. It was fantastic.
She brought her husband on.
I remember that.
And they had a different perspective. The way their relationship is different. It's kind of unorthodox from everybody else's, but they made it work. They make it work. And I mean, hearing their perspective, and they were funny, they were honest, they were live, and having different perspectives and things like that open up your mindsets to different types of relationships. It was nothing but beautiful.
It was.
And when we thought we had said everything that we could in that show, straight from the pits of hell, my boy Victor Rawson kicked the hinges off the show.
I didn't even know there was any hinges. That's how hard he kicked.
We thought we had hinges. Not anymore.
Man, I remember the question. Why he came in, Victor? Why do people cheat? And his response was,
drum roll. Drum roll that.
Because people don't want the same old pussy.
I cannot.
When he said that, I knew that was going to be one of our craziest shows ever.
when he said that, my mouth just all the way open. But the honesty and the candidness was unmatched.
That's what happens here. Honesty, candor.
Well, you know, a lot of people ask for honesty,
but they don't want it.
They want it to be conditioned and shaped to what appeases them, what supports the lie that they're telling themselves. Yeah.
I don't think what people don't realize when people come onto this panel, whether they're a part of the panel or whether they're a guest, people become family up here. People don't realize that even after the show, we sit backstage and people laugh, people joke. Most times, more than not, everybody that's come on this show, we sit on the backstage for another 30 minutes most times, just discussing the show and things like that. People enjoy coming up here. The energy is always so good. The energy is always so real. It's never anything that's really, the energy's on, it's never a negative energy when you come on the show, and you can feel that. Even some honorable mentions that didn't make the top 5. We had some fitness shows. Those shows were amazing. Shout out to Monica, to Fit Monica out there. She's all the way in Vegas, tuned in for the show, even with the different time frames and everything, and rocked it. I mean, we would stay on after for 30 minutes. I mean, she came on. I think she came on again. She came on twice.
She came in twice, yeah.
She came on twice, as well as the law enforcement show, which is another honorable mention, where we had the law enforcement person come on twice. She was on for 2 different reasons. She was on for law enforcement, then she came on for another show. And that goes to show you, once you come on to the Good Guy Experience, guys,
family,
your family.
Well, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
That's just like the episode that we did on Black Love. Remember that Sunday before the show, we were talking for an hour.
Right.
All those couples, you know, husbands and wives, just talking about their experiences and challenges in their journey of love. So it was wonderful because we were, for me, hopeless romantic on the DL. It was so good to actually see and hear those stories. Like, you know, hey, we started for friends. I started off not saying anything to her because I was too worried. You know, it was just so interesting, so.
Oh man! Oh yeah, that was an honorable mention. That didn't make the top 5. That was an honorable mention. Look, I have to speak on that show. That honorable mention. That was such a beautiful show. It gave Black Pearl the chance to get her shine on. She led that show, and you led it beautifully. I was on with my beautiful wife, getting to talk to everybody else and seeing everybody else with their wives and husbands, and everybody showing that love can prevail. Yes. You know, so many times we see on movies where people don't make it, and the negativity of relationships is pretty much telling people that don't get married. You know, it's gonna fail and things. But seeing the exact opposite on that show, it was a beautiful thing, man. I really enjoyed the show. I really enjoyed being a part of the show. I had fun.
And it reminded us how powerful our Black love can be.
Exactly. I had fun showing off my wife.
Yes, sir. That Black love.
The two married men.
Power Ranger ring. Yes, Black love, boy.
He said,
we're going to have to do part 2 of that. So Tyrone, so you can bring your lovely wife on. We're going to have to do part 2 of that, man, so you can bring your lovely wife on.
Absolutely.
Which one?
Black love. We could do another.
Which wife y'all want me to bring?
No, okay.
Nah.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Let me see. Nah, I'm just playing.
Let's make sure that Tyrone don't get knocked out. Hold on, let me see. I think I see a shadow. Hold on.
I'm playing. I'm joking.
Man.
Hey, that might be a future topic though. Not
it's
for me. It's
monogamy for everybody. We are gonna talk about that.
So listen, and that brings me to a point, man. Ty, we were discussing people that were on the panel and everything like that. If everybody knows myself, Black Pearl, we were gone for a while. Guess who ran the ship? Tyrone ran the ship, and Candy ran the ship. We want to give a shout out to Candy. Hey, look, thank you. You guys did an excellent job. Ty, you did an excellent job running the show, guiding the ship in our absence, man. Because I'm gonna tell you, if it was not for that, I mean, the Good Guy Experience would probably have no members in it. If it wasn't,
like I said, we family. We hold each other up.
And you didn't have to do that, man. That's love. That's somebody that had a love for the show, who came in and said, hey, look, I see this show. I want to continue to see it thrive, and took control. And I'm not talking about half guidance. I'm talking about this man took the whole ship, hey, and steered it in our absence, man. Thank you. Kudos to you. We appreciate you. Candy,
Absolutely.
we appreciate you too. We appreciate everything you did. And I'm gonna tell you, that's not the last time you guys are gonna see Candy. You haven't seen her in a minute, but it's not the last time you're gonna see her. Hint, hint.
Be back.
She's gonna be back. She's gonna be back. So just tune in. So what we got for number 2?
Number 2 is mental health. What a strong and powerful episode that was for us. We had so much participation and we learned so much during that show.
Yes,
oh my
we did.
God.
Yes, we did. We had Dr. Kristen Austin come on, a clinical psychologist, doctor of clinical psychology, forgive me, came on. She dropped some wonderful nuggets about mental health. A lot of us are struggling with things and we don't even understand that we're struggling with it. I struggle with mental problems and things like that. Sometimes stress can get to the best of us. Everyday life can get to the best of us. And sitting down and hearing that you're not alone, that a lot of people are going through things and finding ways to get help and coming out and being able to voice that and say that, hey, I need help with certain things. The panel was excellent. I think that was one of the times that Weeks shined. Weeks really took a front seat in that episode, and you know, he came out and expressed some things in that episode. I want to thank Dr. Austin for coming out and doing such a wonderful show because it hit home. I want to thank the audience for coming out for that show. They had so many questions.
So many.
For an hour straight, it was just nonstop with no gaps in between anything.
And such a strong reminder of having a strong support system is a wonderful thing that we all need. Those who are close to us, dear to us, and that we can trust.
Right. Oh my gosh, I can't say enough about that show. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everything about that show. I think we had mental health part 2, but we're going to try to get Dr. Austin to come back because she was not on the mental health part 2. But we're going to try to get her to come back.
My homegirl Latoya came on for that one.
We had who?
Latoya. Homegirl Latoya, she's a therapist.
Oh yeah, we did. We had Latoya come on and everything like that, and she definitely did a great job and she rocked it. So yeah, we're gonna ask, maybe hopefully both of them.
Remix us over here.
I'm like, well, what else going on?
Okay, emotion sickness.
Yeah, I pushed the button by mistake. I'm like, ooh, what in the world? So I had to bring it back into perspective. So thank you, Miss Latoya. Thank you, Dr. Austin, for coming on and discussing mental health. Also some honorable mentions on top of the mental health. We had nutritional health. I think Miss Monica came on and she discussed health topics and everything like that. It goes hand in hand, guys. Everything that we have a lot of fun here, but we have a lot of things that we discuss that are serious. Your mental health, your physical health, your nutritional health, the things that are very serious. That we enjoyed those shows. They were very knowledgeable shows. They gave you a lot of information. So we definitely appreciate those shows, guys. Thank you so much. And the number 1 show. Hold on, before we go into the number 1 show, I just want to hold off on that one. I'm gonna go into a topic. We're gonna make them sweat a little bit on the first show. So listen, so a current event I want to bring up, guys. I want to bring up this current event really quick. What do you guys think about?
Yeah.
So now we got the Juneteenth ice cream. Now it's being sold in Walmart, or it was being sold.
It was. They pulled
actually,
that bad boy off the shelf.
They pulled it.
They pulled it off the shelf.
They pulled it off the shelf.
It's out of here
today.
How do we feel about Juneteenth being marketed the way it does? How do we feel about marketing?
They always trying to make money off of it.
It's crazy because it went from only a fraction of Black people even knowing about Juneteenth, and then you start having these festivals, it starts to get popular, and now everybody's got to capitalize,
There was a Juneteenth celebration being planned. I think it was like somewhere out like Montana, whatever, and it was literally being planned, hosted, and funded by white people. And
so remember, like last year, it cracked me up. It was offensive, but it cracked me up. They had a Juneteenth celebration at somewhere around here, and it was like Ladder Plantation, and it was like the white people planned it, and it was like the commercial was like, "Come on down and see Massa." And it was crazy. And they ended up canceling it. It was like Yeah, come on down and see Master. And it was like all this, like somebody playing a banjo.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Well, one thing I think, so I'm in the on the engagement committee at work, and I'm just like, okay, we're gonna do something Juneteenth. Let's do something where we educate people about it. Let's not assume just because someone's Black that they understand and the significance of it. And so just really educating us so everything is not like a hype. You know, everything doesn't have to be glitter and gold. Some of it could just be enriching our knowledge about our history, because some of us really don't know where we come from. And so it's going to make it hard to understand where we're going.
And I think the main thing too is, man, you got to make sure you, your family, your individual circle is informed and knows about stuff. Man, you can't depend on Walmart.
I agree.
That's white noise to me.
Like, because it will people get their hands on it, they will water it down, and the next thing you know, it'll have a different meaning than when it actually.
There's probably vanilla ice cream in that daggone cream.
You know it. The middle was probably vanilla as hell. Just chocolate on the outside. As soon as you scoop
one chocolate chip.
Yeah.
And then people lose the value of what it was really for. People lose the value of the struggle and everything like that. So So guys, be mindful, educate yourselves, make sure that you stay on top of who you are and where you come from. All right, before we get into that, number one, I got one more topic. High gas prices. I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but 499 ain't one.
No, because 600 is about to be one.
Listen.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing gas prices are going to hit $6
by August, and that's
I need some promo. I told you guys earlier, I'm gonna do an OnlyFans for gas. I'm gonna show me a little.
Well, you hear the soft porn music. You already have.
I'm be on there. Yeah, I'm be on there showing the little chest hair.
That's what the
get back.
For him.
I gotta get back in the gym. I gotta get back in the gym because I'm getting my Devo. I'm going to see people. They be like, "Hey, yo, KJ, can I have my bike?" What bike? The Beach Cruiser. The one that let you. That bike. I'm telling you, it's gonna be bikes and beach cruisers. I'm not driving $6 again right now.
In California, it's going up to $8.
Hey, y'all just tell me what y'all want to see on this.
Who is responsible for this?
I don't know, but they probably don't have to pay $6 for that.
Well, not at all.
They probably don't have to.
They don't feel a thing.
That's okay. And this is why I think it's going to be ridiculous to expect remote work to go back to in-house work, because now people are going to say, okay, things are better with this virus, but it sure ain't better with what's eating at my pockets.
So,
So you think things will never go to be the same?
Well, I think a lot of people are going to have to deal with explaining how we went to working from home so long, and now you want me to come in where pay is not going up, but the cost of living, the cost to get to it, I think I read something somewhere that said I had to get a second job. Yeah, I read something where it says I had to get a second job just to pay for gas to get to my first one. And I'm like, yeah, that's how it feels. That's how it feels.
Yeah, so I got a pickup truck too. Woo.
I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry.
I'm just hoping that something. Because I was looking at an old old memes or whatever where they were showing where gas was under $1, man, and that had to be back in the 80s or something like that. You think we will ever see $2 gas again?
Yeah.
You want me to write it? I can write it for you.
And speaking of remote, honestly, in the school system, I thought that we saw the last of in-person school. I thought they were going to do away with buildings. I thought that everything was going to go to home-based schools. I was wrong. And I'm kind of glad
they weren't learning nothing.
Well, yeah, but now you open the door to a whole new world. You know what I'm saying? I think people will realize, look how much money they can cut out by just going. You don't have to provide lunches. You don't have to provide upkeep to a building. You just say, hey, look, I'm gonna provide you with a laptop for the year. Make sure you log on from 8 to 3, and we'll see you in the summer.
Yeah, but the sacrifice
the politics won't let that happen.
Social skills, and it's a lot of.
And tell me
pros and cons to everything.
Now tell me, these are people that are upping the price to $6. You think they care about social skills?
No.
Exactly. They think about, we can cut all these overhead. We can cut costs. But I'm hoping it doesn't come. I'm hoping that we can, still give our children the best education possible. So
yeah, we tried remote, but they weren't learning nothing, right. And the politics won't let politics ain't there for that.
Right.
These people be storming the Capitol. They leaving kids at home. They don't want them bad kids at home with them. They said send them kids to school.
Some of them don't even want to take care of them kids. They look forward to sending them to school.
Yeah.
Right. And then they can put that $6 gas in there to go take somebody somewhere. So.
I bet you somebody who's going for a booty call is gonna find $6 for gas. So trust me.
They be all in that. When you say they be all in that change tray. Oh shit.
Yeah, they don't find
where there's a will, there's what they're gonna be blowing into the gas tank.
Riding that bike, hitting them wheelies.
We're like, you live on the bottom of the hill. I just need to make it to the top, so I slide down to your house.
I'm telling you, the beach cruiser, man. The beach cruiser. All right, guys, and get into that number one spot.
And the
Black Pearl.
Show is
what is?
Are black men the problem?
Are black men. That show, Are Black Men the Problem? That was our second show. And that was our first guest. And when I tell you that guest came in and everything went through the roof, the statement was, black men are the problem. And something, but it was rooted in black men are the problem in our society, the number one cause in our society. And when I tell you Black Pearl, I think that's when you got your fan base. That's when everybody was like, Black Pearl don't come to play.
She got active.
Because you left no stone unturned in that episode. Our guest, I had the opportunity to speak with her recently. She enjoyed the show. She said the show was excellent. She learned a lot from it. But when I say you put a lesson down, that was a lesson. You spoke well. You gave a verbal thrashing, but you did it intelligently.
We can bring her back.
I hope so.
I asked her would she be willing to come back, and her response was she learned a lot. That show was made, we're going on maybe a year ago now. She said she's learned a lot from it, and she's coming back, and when she comes back, she'll be more prepared.
She said she want that smoke. She said she want that rematch, Black Pearl.
But see, the thing is,
I like that.
I honestly think that she had great points in the show, but I think when Black Pearl came and she showed her how to express herself, she showed facts, she presented facts, and she did it the way she did it, elegantly. I think that threw our guest off her game, and when she got flustered, she didn't have a base to stand on. So when she didn't have that base, everything went downhill from there. Then the rest
what you're saying is she said she got something for Black Pearl this time.
Welcome, honey. I'm still the same black. Still the same black. I enjoyed her presence.
Nah, it's all love.
Regardless of how she may or anyone else may have to, I enjoyed her presence. I enjoyed her bringing up some very thought-provoking ideas and feelings and thoughts. It was wonderful. But one thing about me is I take care of the surface level, but I take more care of the deeper parts of me. So mentally educating myself and things of that nature. So it was a great challenge. So.
Yes.
And we're all about intelligent conversation here. It's all good.
Yeah.
And it's always going to be respectful. Not going to tear
anybody down. It happens
down.
a lot. People go, "Oh, you're so nice," and then they start talking to me like, I'm like, ta-da! I'm
gonna tell you something else. Besides our mental health show, I think that was the most audience feedback show we've had. I mean, the audience was in. The audience was bam, 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 bam. How could you say that? I mean, the audience was engaged. It was fun. I mean, if you have not seen Black Men the Problem, if you've not seen that episode on YouTube, once again, press pause. Go over to YouTube. Go type in a Good Guy Experience. If you have not liked or subscribed, please do both of those. And after you do that, please look for Are Black Men the Problem? Once you find it, please watch the entire episode and come back and email us at thegoodguyexperience@gmail.com and tell us what you thought. Because I guarantee you're in for a roller coaster ride. And there you have it, guys. Our top 5 Good Guy Experience shows. It can only go up from here, guys. We're I'm telling you, this second phase of the Good Guy Experience, we're bringing you the real rap raw, and it's going to be a great season, guys. So make sure that you stay tuned. Make sure that you stay focused. Make sure that you stay attentive, and make sure that you are, participating. You don't want to miss it. I do want to shout out all of our guests. We shouted out all of our panel members, everybody that came on as a guest. We thank you. There is no Good Guy Experience without our guests that come on. Even the random. You remember the random guy that came on? We invited somebody from the crowd, and he was I don't know what you're talking about, but even you.
It was awesome. It was awesome.
We appreciate you for coming on. All of our guests. We got a whole bunch of more guests coming on, guys. The Good Guy Experience. Anything else you guys want to add?
You can check us out on Spotify now. We're on Spotify, and so our new episodes will be on there weekly. So check us out on there. I'm working on some iTunes, not quite yet though, but we'll keep y'all posted. We're expanding. We getting out there.
Expanding. I mean,
no growth without change, right?
I'm working as we speak. If you guys see me keep looking down, you know what I'm saying? I'm working. I got people that may be guests on the next show, man. I'm excited. We're working. I'm so excited about it. But guys, thank you for tuning in. Next week, lust versus love. I mean, what is it? Which one are you? Are you in love or are you in lust? Tune in.
You think you in love, but you're really in love.
Mm-hmm. And we got the GGE letter.
Oh, yeah.
The letter, man, look, I want to read it right now.
No, we're not.
Mm-hmm. But
you gotta have to wait. You gonna have to wait.
They told me they would beat me up. Tyrone and Black Pearl.
We want you to really want it. You don't want it yet. We want you to really want it. That's the
man. I'm telling you, tune in. That letter, we want your opinion on it. Help us. We got our opinion. We want your opinion. And then after you give your opinion, write to goodguyexperience@gmail.com and give us your anonymous letter so we can talk about the following week. You see how that happens? You see how that works?
It's anonymous. Keep yourself out of trouble.
Yeah, keep yourself out of trouble.
Scandals.
We won't share the name and things like that, but we'll definitely share your story.
We keep a secret. It's all good. It's all good here. It's all good. It's
completely anonymous. Next Wednesday, June 1st, from 9 p.m. till 10 p.m. Come in and join the Good Guy Experience. You won't regret it. So,
enjoy your barbecues for Memorial Day, guys. Get your little barbecue on for the Good Guy Experience.
And remember, Memorial Day, as a combat vet myself, remember the people who gave their life,
Absolutely.
So remember the reason that
much respect. Tyrone, I hope you don't mind me bringing this up, but your wife is a part of a movie.
Yes, my wife is in a movie. It's called Elizabeth. So, hey, look on the page. We're gonna share some stuff on there. So,
yes,
we'll throw the trailer on there. But she's a movie star. I'm proud of her.
Aww.
So,
shout out to the wives of the Good Guy Experience too.
Yeah. So be listening to that Elizabeth trailer.
So listen, the Elizabeth, where is it going to be playing?
So June 4th is the premiere, and details out shortly.
It'll be on our page.
Yeah, it'll be on the page. Always, everything's on the page.
Okay.
All right. So look, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thank you for watching the Good Guy Experience. Thanks, Black Pearl. Thanks, Tyrone. We'll see you guys next Wednesday. Peace. And thank you for tuning into the Good Guy Experience, where the experience is always good, guys.
Hey.